story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
What is the deal, everybody? Benny, come inside. I got no time for this. I got no time to waste. All right. We are back in full swing of things. Zoom. Yeah. We'll get to the Zoom right now. Hold on a second. Just hopped on here. Zoom. You see? I got these cheeseburgers, man. It's a Whopper. No, it's not a Burger King. I got the fries across my eyes. I haven't been able to do the eggs. So it's been like a whole concoction of things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to get a whole concoction of things done in order to not eat eggs. Had like 8 eggs yesterday. Damn, that's more eggs than we have in the state of Florida right now. I went to Publix yesterday. There wasn't a single egg on any shelf. I went to a different Publix, and they also did not have a single egg on the shelf. They had some egg whites in a milk carton. Yo, eggs have become dumb hard to get right now. Like, the only way for you to get eggs right now is to have your own chicken. If you have your own chicken, you might be alright. Oh shit. Hold on. People in the zoo. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, Vicky. Friend of mine lives in the country with 8 chickens. Damn. You sure they're not dwarves? Oh, they're chickens. They lay eggs. Hey, oh wait, our music. Welcome back, music. And let's clear our chart. And let's check the news. Alright, the news here.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
Yeah, we got 3 in a row right here. 3 red folders in a row. 8:30 CPI should be fun. We'll wait for it to play out. Most likely, I'd say 8:45, 9. We'll be looking for the. We'll be looking for the market to settle down and just continue on with price action. Let's mark up our ranges here. We've had a massive daily push for the last few days, right? Look at that. We finally topped out. Daily close bearish yesterday, and we've opened up with a bottom wick. At some point on the daily, I would expect a pullback to grab orders on the higher time frame in order to come down. Got it to this is a heavy drop here. I think this all just happened on this hourly, right? Over 150 pips. Wow. Hold on a second, chat. Trump just announced interest rates cut. Huh. This guy does not sleep. He was friggin' greeting a prisoner that he got out of a Russian jail yesterday. Late at night, right? And then this guy's all over the news in the morning. This is nice. This is lovely movement we have. Oh, we didn't have news here in 7 minutes, in 8 minutes. This is going to be a heavy drop. The same way you've cleared this range before, the same way it should come down here, but I'm not messing with this news. I'll be glad to let the news play out here and take it once we've moved our 100, 200 pips. This has no business coming right back up here. Price action wise, yeah, you've held the support You had a chance to drive breakthrough, then pushed up, closed back in range here. Let me annotate a bit. Wow, my neck is killing me. I just turned a little bit and it's like, what the fuck? Damn. That's crazy. I felt that. Anyway, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by this fucking neck pain, had a closure back up above the range here, and then you faked out and broke all the most recent support. Any kind of closure here should drive you down, but it's not even a closure. I'm just looking at the ranges. Up, down, very clean. And last time you drove up, and the same way you drove up through this range is the same way you should come down and clear it out. You might just see a heavy plummet in a single candle. The issue is the news, and I don't know. It's 3 red folders, right? And I don't know if they're expecting. I don't know what they're expecting. They're expecting a mixed bag. Good numbers, bad numbers, even numbers. Yeah, we're gonna wait. There's 5 minutes left for news. Let it play out. And I will say this, we might have positions after the first 5-minute closure depending on the push and the pullback. We might play the relationship with the 2 5-minute candles, but we're gonna need to see a heavy push instead of a whipsaw. See a wick, nice wick here. You might get a nice top wick if price wants to play nice and not make you guess twice. You can get a top wick to 29.05 and a bearish flip would be a decent entry, but once again, news can do anything. It's red folders are such catalysts that you don't need to go tap a level to drive. You can just drive from wherever you are based on what the news drop was. So who's excited about not having neck pain today? Not me, that's for sure. You guys aren't excited about not having neck pain? You guys really want some neck pain? Kenny's like, nope, I'm excited about this, bitch. I feel great.
Feeling good over here. I already hit the gym. Hey, I'm ready to make the money.
Yo, did you get your 50K?
I just looked it up and popped up in my account. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't see an email for it, and I looked at my account and opened it up. I said, "Oh shit, it's sitting right here."
Yeah, I didn't see your message for a while because my team was running the account there. But then yesterday night I logged on and I was like, "Oh shit, let me get him his account." So I did it overnight. Oh, people at the Zoom door, come on in. Jose N. What's the N for? No way? No way, Jose. Word. This shit's a pain in the neck. Oh shit. God, my fucking neck hurts. How did the Irish speak? Fuck me neck. A few Irish people about to pop out in the chat. We don't say that. I need that massage gun, you know, the one that one that vibrates the shit out of your shoulder and shit. I need it on my neck. Yeah, if there's no news here in 1 minute, we would be mapping out cells. We would be doing all of this right now. Bang. Bang. Yeah. This would be a thing. But it ain't a thing because we got news in 30 seconds. I need Benny's neck. Yeah, Benny's got like a fucking... I don't know what it is. Benny's a no neck. He's got a butterbean neck. You ever seen Butterbean? That guy don't really have a neck either. That's the news. Fill in the range. So let's see if this 5 minute is able to close bearish with a bottom wick, and the next 5 minute gives you a top wick and a bearish flip. We might be looking for that flip, depending on what's done on this candle. Depending on how much range is left here. How did the numbers drop? Oof, good numbers across the board. Bad for gold. Bad gold. All green, yeah.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Yep. That's why you're dropping. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the charts get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Be careful if you're on futures, your leverage tightens. This would be really tough for me to see the hourly flipping here, right? We would have to reject 250 pips in these 30 seconds. I mean, these 30 minutes. So what I will look for is this 5 closure and for some sells. And while we joked about mapping out sells up here, 100 pips later, we can start mapping them out. We got 1 minute for this 5 to close. Lock in here. We might get what we're looking for. People at the Zoom door. Come on in. I prefer the way we're closing so close to 28.93 here. Is a pullback 28.96.2 areas. .3. So we need a top wick here on the 5 first. Let's see what kind of top wick. This isn't bad actually for 93 area. Price actually pulled back there on the 1 already. Oh, I created this bottom wick. Should still come down. 9 minutes on the 15, 24 on the 1 hour. Is that it? Never broke this high here. Yeah, the only way we've been looking at 93.1 here is if we didn't make that bottom wick first. We did make a bottom wick first. You don't want news candles to hold up price like this, right? The first 5, 10, 15 minutes after news, you really, if you're tapping strong resistances, you want a slingshot. You want a tap and a drive. The fact that it's holding in this area and not re-breaking tells me that the higher time frame might pull back. And if that's the case, can we get a better entry off the next 15 and 6 minutes on a top wick somewhere up here if this pulls back? Let's see if this 5 closes bullish. If this 5 closes bullish, highly likely next 5 pulls right up without a bottom wick. They choose the next 5 might create a top wick and flip, and then the 15 closes somewhere down here. Let's see what happens. It's a strong level. What's the 15 looking like? Oh wow, that was too quick. Tapped it on the dot. Let's go, pull up 15. Wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a sell right here. Just took a sell. I think even if we come up, the 15 leaves us a nice bottom wick, and the hourly looks pretty decent. So I think we'll retest the lows here. Actually, I'm gonna close right there, 33 pips. Just closed full. Congrats, everybody. Congrats, congrats, congrats. First W of the day. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Straight into profits. No drawdown once again. What do we say? W! W! Everybody happy with that one? Awesome. Now, let's wait for this 15 to close, and let's see if we can get another top wick. 23.8. No, I got 30 on the dot. 30. 30 pips flat. Win number 423. I clear the range real quick. Right? F15 hasn't closed. Thing is, it came up to our level, and as soon as it started breaking back down here, I made decisions for entry, because even if it was going to re-break the highs, that 15, the 30, the hourly, they're all going to close bearish here, and we'll have a lot of chances to manage risk if we were wrong at that moment. But we were right, and we got the dubs. Let's get rid of this now. The levels are still valid. Drove down, filled the range, and pulled back up here, which tells me that the next 15 is probably not the play you want. Let's see right here. Let's see, because if this 15, if it opens up with a top wick here first, yeah, you know what? We can absolutely take it off. I wish this would close doji, because then we can take it off this same level. If not, we'd need steeper levels here. Oh my God, my neck. 3, 2, 1. Don't want to see a bottom wick first, but highly likely this bottom wick will re-break after finding resistance. Pull up, pull up. It's not a tumor. What happened? You got a headache? I got a headache and it's not a tumor. Oh, wow. Chat, I'm gonna take a sell right here. Just take a sell. I would expect this to come down to retest these lows, either with a bottom wick on the next 15 or a flip here. Either or is a pretty strong level. And if we come up here, I'll look for another sell once we're up 29.02 if we do get up there. Alright, closes in full right there. Just closed full, 22 pips. I'm gonna wait on this hourly to close. Congrats, another W. That makes it 110 wins in a row. I don't know. I'm trying to be excited about it, but what are you doing? Yeah, now as it re-breaks the highs, we just want we were looking for the first initial reaction of this area, right? We don't look to take it, oh, it's back here, take it again because it'll come. No, that's not how it works. You need the first initial reaction, first tap of that area. So let's add that to the record. 22 pips. All on this bullish ass candle. This is scalping, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Couldn't close. You're still ahead probability wise. Look at this heavy 4 hour and hourly. Yeah, you're just, if you, I don't know why you couldn't close. You're at entry right here. This is where we entered. 28.98, right? So you're at entry. Get out, wait for the hourly closure. Broker froze. Bro, I swear that is like, I fucking despise that. Like, I have PTSD from brokers freezing. Another lovely area for a sell, but we're 10 minutes away from this closure. It might bounce off. This, honestly, right here is the strongest area out of all of these. Like, 1, 2, 3. This rejection, if it were gonna drive down heavy from anywhere, I would figure it would be this area. 29.02. Maybe that's what's gonna happen here. This one is stronger than all of these previous entries that we had marked up here. I just sent you a screenshot of the trades we took, sent it on IG. What trades? Took with who? Nah, I need like a Tylenol or like a morphine or like, I don't know, some per 30 something. Damn, this thing hurts. Stretch, bro, I can't. If I pick my arm up, it's just, ow. Wow, look at that. I said this area was the strong. It didn't quite get to exactly that point, but it's definitely come down over 35 pips here. Up 170 pips by accident. The dog pressed the button.
Yeah, no, I wish. No, my broker froze. I was in a sell and my broker froze. And then it randomly came back on. I was able to close by luck. And then and it was down at that point. So it was perfect because I was in a sell. And then when I tried to take a position with you, it froze and it didn't work. And I took another one and then it came back and then I closed. So I just was lucky to take sells and I was able to close when it came back for half a second. But anybody and everybody on the same broker as mine, they were all frozen as well. Everybody. Looking in the chat, looking everywhere. It was insane. So yeah, and on accident, bro. Like it's ridiculous.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
But 110 straight wins in a row, people, like the damn stream.
Word. He was frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Don't tell him nothing about it. Damn. We gotta switch the tape. Flip the tape. I've never had my screen freeze, and when it comes back, I'm in profit. That's never happened to me. I've never had it freeze and then unfreeze 100 pips later in profit. Four minutes here. Doesn't a higher CPI indicate high inflation? Isn't that good for gold? Yes, generally a higher CPI indicates higher inflation, which can be bullish for gold. Yes, you're right. You're not wrong. But you got to realize that relationship isn't always straightforward, right? Because it depends on how the Federal Reserve will react to inflation, right? So we understand that bullish is, a higher CPI can be bullish for gold because it's an inflation hedge, right? But a lot will depend on the Fed's response. So, and you also got to realize that market expectations matter, right? If CPI is high, but expected to decline soon, or the Fed signals future rate cuts, gold might still rally, right? So it's good. Give it time. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot will depend on the actual reaction of the Fed. But if inflation expectations, stay high and interest rates remain low, then it's good for gold. Right? But if the Fed decides to fight inflation aggressively, right, then we might see gold struggle here. So yeah, that's how that works. Sound just like Powell. That's what we want to get away from. We really don't want to care about these things. These things are good to know, but they're really you're never gonna go in depth into it. I mean, unless you want to, right? I at some point cared, and now I realize I don't care, but I already know it. I'm just trying to, we're gonna, whatever happens in CPI, it's gonna get printed on the charts. And if we see it printed on the charts, we're gonna take it according to price action and to the way we trade. You should trace the whole candle, but don't forget, this is a leg candle, right? The 30, and the hourly's still bearish. And you're still getting this closure below the range. If you open up with a top wick, you're gonna need a bottom wick on this candle, unless you close right at a support. If you close right at here, then it'll be a little more difficult. This is a lot of range. Remember, this wick is a range, so you might not come down now, right? But right, let's say we reject up here and we come up, we reject at 29.05 and we start coming up. The next time you're in this range below 29.05.6, you're gonna fill a large portion of this wick, because this wick is a range. So this is clean range to come down, right? What we need to figure out, is it time right now for the market to create that top wick and start doing this, right? And get closures, start really pushing heavy here, or will the market now hold this area, right? Do we start coming up here and it's wicks, we pull up, and then you would wait for the next time the market is back down in that area, right? Next time you're down here, obviously probably won't happen in one candle like that, because that's like 150 pips, but next time you're down here, now you're saying to yourself, all right, we're filling this clean range. You're looking for top wick entries, because this should be a clean move down. It should be really quick, 1 or 2 candles. You've cleared out all the orders. There's no more orders in this area. Whatever orders were here, they were all cleared out with that previous candle. Next time you're down here, it should just, you know, just drive through. You just can't say, all right, the next candle is that drive down here. You have to wait for that actual closure. Wow, that is an ugly ass closure. Small top wick and a plummet down. Let's go. That's it. Not any higher than this. Fucker. Small top wick, heavy drive down. Let's go. You can do it. Yeah, that's not a closure you want to look for positions at, right? The candle's closed side by side. You don't want that. Funny how we took sells in this drive down here, but we took sells as it was coming up. After already created this, we took sells as it was coming up. We didn't take sells to create this. Yeah, I need THC ointment or something. I need an icy hot. I need some of that Ben Gay. Hey, yo. Ben Gay? No, Ben Gay. Donvo giving you shit? What do you mean? I'm not sure what that means, smarties. Yo. I need that 24-hour Ben Gay. I need that Ben Gay all day. Oh, man. I wonder what they were thinking when they were naming that fucking... when they were giving it a name. You know what would really sell a lot of tubes? Ben Gay. And somebody had to agree with it. Somebody had to be like, that's brilliant. Right? And then there had to have been an office meeting where like they were like, all right, gang, this is what we're going with. And nobody said shit. Nah, my creative director would have been fired. My parents will name their kid Dick. Well, it's Richard, right? That's basically Richard. Richard and Dick is the same thing. Richard Ryder? That's wild. That is wild. Like his mother had to have known. Oh, you could just be mean to everybody. If your name is Dick, what are they gonna do? Be like, you're a dick? Be like, yeah. Nice to meet you. Be an asshole to everybody. Stop being an asshole. I'm not an asshole. I'm a dick. That's a wild name. Alright, going back to doing some voodoo shit here. Back in D-range. You had anything for Asian last night? See, last night, Asian, I didn't really trade because I was on one-on-ones all evening. So I did not trade Asian. It looked amazing. I looked at it a few times and there were like probably 3 entries that I saw that I would have taken. It was one of those rare Asian sessions where the market moves like it's New York. Eddie killed the Asia. What'd you guys do? Sells? Did you have sells? Majority sells. One hour, 4 entries, no drawdown. That's a W. That's what I like to hear. No drawdown. Yeah, it was kind of weird out when you asked me, are you looking for buys? I was like, no, I don't see any buys there.
Yeah, when I sent that to you, I mean, it retraced quite a bit. I think it was 100 pips or something like that. It made sense to get into a buy, but when you told me no, because you hadn't looked at the chart, so I was like, all right, screw it. And then, so then I just focused
that's exactly
on taking
when
sells,
I looked
and
at
then
the charts. Like when you asked that, when I wrote no, I looked at the charts. I was like, definitely not.
oh, okay. Yeah, so I didn't take it, and I just took sales the rest of the night. And yeah, Eddie had a great stream, so you guys should come on and sub to his channel. He streams the Asian.
8 p.m. gang.
7:30 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Eastern time.
7:30.
Yeah. No, it was a great stream. W's all around for sure. So it was a great one.
W. You're gonna get an influx of viewers tonight. Should be lovely. Yeah, go sub to Eddie's channel as well. He streams in the evening. Streams Asian. Everybody, go sub now. I want half, Eddie. Can't find his channel? What do you mean? The link is right there. Jay literally dropped the link. You don't need the name. The link right there. All right, chat. We gotta wait for Jay. We can't continue this stream. We gotta wait right now. Hey, oh shit! They subbing. Eddie, you're about to pass me on the subscribers list. Eddie about to hit 27K on stream here, or we're still stuck at 26.7. Eddie, how many subs you got already? You gotta be over 10K. What's vibrating? Something vibrating. Please confirm your phone number. Well, how the fuck did you text me if you need me to confirm my phone number? You texted me to my number. Nah, you confirm your phone number. Nice pump here. What has spot gold done? Ooh, coming up. Might fill the range though. This actually looks good on spot. Held support. Yeah, I would expect this to come up to the top of the range before making a decision here. But nothing for me to look at just yet. Do you have any more news coming up here? Oh, fetch your pal. Oh, he's snitching. He's snitching. Damn. 10 a.m. too? Got 45 minutes till he snitches. My irritable pal syndrome finna be acting up in about an hour. This is 50 pips? Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. This is 200 here. Wow, how big is this wick? Yeah. Holy willikers, Batman. It's a pretty ugly closure there. Close right at it. Yeah, and we might have positions here for NYC Open. But we would need the 30 here to have a top wick. Oof, this is nice. I would like to take buys here, but no before the 30 close, but there's no top wick on this candle. Where can we take buys from and to? I'd really like for this to push up further. If we can do that, buys become a lot easier to take on the next candle. "13 minutes. 13 minutes. As it gets closer, we'll map out what we want to do on the next candle, regardless of whether this plays nice or not. We still map out the next candle. We don't know how this will close until the last few seconds, so we need to be ready. Right? Don't start scrambling as it starts happening. Be prepared for what you're looking for. Push up. go. Perfect. This is good. Let's break these wicks and then we can look for range. The further up it pushes, the better it is for us. The higher the probability will be of our trade playing out. For now, we gotta wait. You know what? Yeah, no, I was thinking of, hey, what kind of positions can we have if we start seeing volume pushes? But as it pulls back, you gotta recognize the fact that the previous 15 had no top wick. So let's wait for this top wick to be created and a closure instead of having the sprint back bearish and close back in range. Like that. Let's see. Let's just wait for it. This is arbitrary here until the closure. So 10 minutes here, stay locked in. We're highly likely we'll have positions here in 10 minutes, in 11 minutes for 9:30. Impulse buy now not valid. I don't want to say not valid, right? Because buys are likely to play out here, right? It's just, it's nothing for me yet. You can take buys here, but I'd rather have this move and close and leave range. You're up over 50 pips today. Like, you know, don't settle. Taking just impulse buys would be settling because, you know, you don't want to put yourself in optimal position, or you just didn't have the patience to do that, right? Or you had the FOMO drive your actions instead of logic. Previous candle, no top wick. We don't know if this one's going to come back down and plummet or not. You don't want to play that game though. Right? You don't want to play the game where it's 50-50. Russian roulette is not a game you want to play here. Never gamble two things, your life and your livelihood, all right? Eight minutes. You know what I could do in the meantime, chat? You'll never guess. First guess wins a Hayed. Smoke. Sean gets a Hayed. Get two of them. How you doing? How you doing? In your room? No. Oh shit. How the fuck I get tangled in a spider web? I hate spiders. Clean my room. I don't have a room. If I clean, it's got to be the house. Oh wow, gold's really doing gold things here. There's no way I step outside and 50 people leave. There's no way. Like, where are you going? You're not outside with me. There's nobody else here. Most of you guys don't even have an outside. Where are you going? We close below or buy still valid? Yes, depending on how we close and how we open on the next one. Where's Benny today? Morning routine, gotta have Benny. He's laying down in the other room. Drank too much chlorine water. Trying to bite the shit out of it. $100 in a row, 110 now. Not giving me enough credit. I'm sure it's been done. I'm also pretty sure it's never been done live on stream. Imagine sitting there like for the last 2 months like, oh, this guy always goes on a streak after a loss. I'm just going to wait for the next loss. And they've just been sitting there waiting. This is literally just rinse and repeat. That's the thing. We aren't looking for 3 to 4 different. Which you don't need. You need one thing that happens multiple times per session, and you get good at that one thing, right? King of all, jack of none. Know what I mean? Or king of one instead of jack of all. Sorry, that was backwards. King of one. King of one or jack of none. Can't you paste this record somewhere? Oh, you mean like promote current streak? I think that's kind of cringe, like current streak. I feel like you're asking for trolls and hate and unnecessary conversation, like, because that's not the important part here, right? Winning the next trade is really important. Like focusing on the streak and starting conversation just around the current streak is, I don't know, it's going to bring in a lot of unnecessary conversation. It's like, hey, let's talk about this. But might be good for marketing. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'll talk to my team, see what they say. Only 110 likes is ridiculous. Yeah, it's 1 like per win during streak. Wow, did we fucking push? Wow. Who's an animal? Who's an animal? Your mother's an animal. All right, pulling up. Give me a sec. One a minute here for the 30. That is a strong resistance. We don't want to close right at this area. That's what we don't want. I'm fine closing below it. I don't want to close right at it. That 15 really took off, huh? It's going to be a 30 closure. Lock in here, 15 seconds. These levels, these white lines, these will be entries, barring something unexpected here, like a top wick. It's not really what we wanted to see. It's kind of ugly. That's the top wick first. And we close right at it. And we didn't break the high here. Did not create a higher high. I would love to take this, but I can't. Doesn't make sense. We need more range here, and we need it to come down here before tapping a resistance. Right now, we're coming down off a resistance. Yeah, look at that, we would have sniped it too. We're coming down after a bounce on this candle off a resistance, and this is really strong resistance, so there's no guarantee that this area here is stronger than this one. That's why maybe there might not be a reaction here, might plummet further. Yeah, while the area is lovely, the way we closed isn't what I wanted to see. Welcome, Murajan. Yeah, this is highly likely, unless we break the highs here and start closing bullish on the 15. This is highly likely to go into this hourly candle, and we will be looking at bottom wick entries somewhere down here. Right? If this 30 can really pull back heavy, we'll be looking for buys on the hourly closure, looking to fill some of this wick up. Because you've had your range 2 breakout here, smaller time frame, bigger time frame, higher time frame. You've had your range 2 breakouts. So you broke bearish structure to form bullish structure here. $10 a.m. Powell testifies again. Yeah, wow. It's NYC open here. I mean, there's volume. It should drive heavy. The issue is this is a strong resistance, right? So if we drive heavy off this resistance, it could also be down. Not necessarily up. Where are you doing these sketches, bro? Santos, where are you dropping them? Design work? Oh, nice. On my tablet with my finger. Ooh, spirit fingers. You got the spirit fingers. Daily flip incoming. Why though? It's crazy. Previous 15, no top wick. Previous 30, no top wick, really. Oh. This shit is crazy. This is just noise. You don't see, like, all of this is crazy, right? You weren't taking positions in a lot of all of, you know, a lot of these movements here. Same thing here. It's the same noise. And then what I mean by the same noise is just like you should approach everything else outside of what you're looking for the same way. Whether it's this, whatever the noise is. It's irrelevant. It doesn't need a name. It doesn't require a breakdown. It doesn't. You just gotta understand that it's noise. Your edge is not here, and the edge is all that we're focusing on. That's all that matters. Yeah, it's a pretty toga resistance. I agree. I concur. I would expect nothing but sells here today for the rest of the. I'm sorry, nothing but buys here for the rest of the day. The way it's printing. Doesn't look like that here to me, but when I see it up like this, I would say there's going to be nothing but sells the rest of the day. So if we flip it, right, nothing but buys. I don't know why that's like that, but I just see sells differently versus buys. Alright, where were we? Hoping for a large pullback on the next hour. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. I need answers. Not sure what the question is. Let's see. Let me look up. Is the mentorship filled? Yes, the mentor actually. All right, mentorship is filled, but my guys just texted me, and they told me that they're gonna close it off tomorrow because they have a large number of people that they didn't get to. They actually texted me this morning asking me if 2 or 3 more people would be okay, because they're already 10 spots filled, but there's a few people who are ready to go and want to be in there. So I think they're gonna close it off today by end of day after they get through responding to everybody. I don't know if they're gonna finish today or tomorrow, but I think today, end of day. Let me see. Yeah, there's already it's booked now. It's already full, 10 people. Here we go. Hey, we already got all 10 spots filled, but there's still so much people we haven't gotten back to yet. Would you mind opening up 2 or 3 more spots for those people to have a chance? And I was like, I wrote to them, let's do it. Right? So I spoke to a whole bunch of you guys yesterday, and the issues varied from over trading to not having enough confidence to trade, and it was very interesting. It was very cool to meet you guys. I had some really cool conversations. Some of the conversations went like a few hours. It was really cool. So yeah, we closed it. I was gonna have it when I had the initial idea, right, when we wanted to do this. We were gonna cap it at 7 people because I felt like anything more would be hard. But I think 10 is fine, right? But there's a lot of people still asking. But yeah, the conversations went real well, right? And I think we're gonna get you guys on the right track. This is gonna be really interesting. It's a new experience for me, but that makes me, you know, double motivated, triple motivated. I got extra motivated to actually come through for you guys and make this work for you. I'm trying to put you on the right trajectory. Yeah, there was a couple of people who are complete beginners, and really you don't have to steer them away from all the nonsense and the bullshit there. You know, their mind is clear of it. There's a couple of there were 2 people I spoke to that had their roots in IML, right? It was just really interesting, really cool. Can't go over life after full tip over. Exactly. So that's why I'm definitely not gonna do 20 people or anything like that. I was gonna do 10, but 2 or 3 I can do. I think up to 15 should be fine. But if you are interested, go to our Discord, and then you can fill out a questionnaire, or just like there's a link there to answer some questions, and then my team will reach out to you. And we're gonna do another intake. I really want to put people on the right track, get some results, and we'll do more of these. We'll do a lot more. It's just the demand's been crazy. We've been responding to people the entire week and weekend, and it's been pretty overwhelming, which is cool. Yeah, if it's gonna start getting to like 20, 30 people, we're ready to go right now, and we'll create a waiting list, and we'll go from there. There's a whole bunch of you I still got to talk to today. I don't know if you guys are on stream, but if you are, I'm going to be making calls to you guys that are starting noon. I'm going to be meeting people today, chat, from noon till like 10 p.m. Yes, see you in a bit. Oh, we got a call later? Nice. Later today? Yeah, I'll dial you up. That's a lot. Yeah, we're gonna put in a lot of time into it. Well, I'm gonna put in a lot of time into it. Kind of sad of me being Canadian with that rate between our currency, made me 45% more on everything. No, it's the same money unless you're getting taxed. And if there's a tax, then DM me and we'll work around it.
Yeah, I think what Turpy meant was that the amount that you're charging is US dollars, but he's Canadian.
Yeah,
so
once you do
if it's 3K, yeah, he has to convert his Canadian funds into US funds.
Oh,
that makes it more difficult.
Or you guys can become America.
Problem
Problem solved. Just vote to become America, and all issues are gone. Oh no, we're French. We want to speak French. Yeah. We want to be owned by French. We are Canadian. Yeah. Well, all right. You can keep the anthem. Just sing it at home. Does this mean you'll be trading less in Asian session? No. No. But this week I am. Because this week I have one-on-ones scheduled for Asian session times. But after this week, no. After this week, Asian session, trade normally. And it's just today and tomorrow, right? So if I see something, I'll obviously take it. But on Friday, I think, oh, there's no Asian session on Friday. Haha, LOL. There's no objective downside for Canada. If to become part of the US, there's really no downside. There's only pluses. Yeah, US pays 200 billion a year to Canada. And what do we get? Like, Canada doesn't really give us much. Like, yeah, I mean, we could do without the maple syrup. I'm cool. And the snowbirds. Keep your maple syrup and your snowbirds. Half of Canada is in Florida in the wintertime. Gold doing gold things. The funk is a snowbird. That's a person that lives in Canada but spends half a year in Florida during the winter. That's called a snowbird. That's the reason there's a whole bunch of traffic in Florida for half a year. Nothing but fucking Ontario plates. Oh, we are from Quebec. We are Canadian, but we are French. We don't drive on green light until 3 hunks. Man, take your maple syrup, your French toast. That's not yours. Your French Canadian toast. And your poutine. Yeah. Not Putin. Your poutine. It's fucking French fries. I don't know what they're so hyped about. Like, it's goddamn fries. At least we have something better than y'all. What? Polar bears? Squeaky cheese and gravy? Yeah, it's French fries. Quebec. Oh, Quebec. Montreal is beautiful though. I've been to Montreal. That place is fucking gorgeous. Yeah, we got a closure here in 6 minutes. We just come down for a bottom. Look at these. Our levels smashed. Beautiful. Bring back the Expos to Montreal. Ah, yeah, the great American pastime of baseball. You guys are more American than you think. Trust me, no, we're not. We're not more Canadian than you think. No one's ever like, "Oh shit, winter's here. Let's go spend half a year in Canada." That doesn't happen. But people would be like, "Yo, let's go. 2 months Vegas. We spend a month in Cali. Maybe we do 3 months of South Beach." Both countries are more British than they think. I love how the Brits are always jumping into an argument like they had any beef at all. You guys are like that in real life. You'll see two people fighting and for some reason you guys think it's your fight. Like, fuck that, hold my beer. They're fighting, no one invited me. Throw some tea in a pot and piss off a Brit. Stay toxic, my friends. Alright, don't piss off any Brits. Chat, this is also our 4 hour. Might see a steep bottom wick here. Two minutes. Let's see. Nice. United Nations in the chat. W. Can we get an interpreter? You know what I need? I need a little screen right here, somewhere in the bottom of the stream, right here, for like a sign language interpreter. You know how they do during news conferences? Just have someone sign language the entire stream. Little box over here. Closed captions? No. Sign language, bitch. red folder. I know, but it's not numbers, right? They're not dropping any numbers. Yeah, Powell's gonna speak. Trump's gonna come out and be like, "Forget that guy. Listen to me." And that's what's gonna matter here. Tentative, probably around 3 o'clock, right after 2 p.m., maybe around 3. That's kind of been the time every day. Powell's going to be snitching all day today. Yeah, I'm looking for bottom wicks below the range here. Not too interested above the range because of that closure. Let's see how this works. Well, let's give it a top wick. It sucks, but it's not too bad, because if we come down from here and don't re-break the high, we could still see some really good entries. Or we could just re-break the high and there will be no entries here. That it? Might be it. Maybe not. It would make sense because of these wicks right here. But the ultimate drive really came from down here. I want to see these areas below the range. Alright, I'm going to take a buy right here. Just took a buy. Might see a steep bottom wick here, so be prepared. We'll have an entry once we get down to these areas, to the next white line, 2916.5. Entry, this is mostly based on the higher time frame, the hourly, 2 hour, the 4 hour. All heavily bullish, broke the previous candle high, left a range for us to fill, closed above the most recent range. We are looking for the price to pull up. I'm gonna take a buy right here as well. Just took another buy. Next entry for pineapple, 2914.655. First thing we did here was come down, expect a retest of a resistance before the market makes a decision up or down. Right, take another buy right here. And I will look for another entry as we get closer to 29.12 here. This one's really based on this wick off the higher time frame. Closing full right there, 45 pips. W. Just closed full, 45 on the dot, combined among all positions. W! This is getting old. This is really getting old. What are we doing here, chat? What are we doing? The excitement's gone. Can't help but laugh after every win. I just smile. Just smile. This is getting ridiculous. In sells? What do you mean? We clearly called buys. Why are you in sells? They pay me how much to sit in 4 walls for 80 hours? And I'm on a streak? I mean, at this point, it's irrelevant what happens, right? We did our job. We really waited for the high volume push on the higher time frame, and we played the bottom wick here. It came up. It came up to our initial entry. It actually came up a bit higher than our first entry. But W. Worldwide wicks. Any questions? No questions. Everybody just understood everything that we did there. God, I sound like a fucking high school teacher. No questions? So everybody knows this and they're going to be ready for the test on Friday? Okay. Class dismissed. Do your homework. Oh, thank God I didn't become a high school teacher, man. How's that 45? I made 45 pips worth of profit. I look at my profit, I see how much that is and what it would be for my position. And combined total among 6 positions was 45 pips, taken at different entries. Right? Because if we lose and every entry, one would have been like what, 50, and other entries would have been 70 pips. Like they would have been the combined total of all those pips lost. So we count the combined total of all the positions. So the combined total of 6 positions was 45 pips. I don't see each position individually, right? On the futures platform, they just average out. As I take them, my entry price moves to the average of all the positions. It went further. Like if I held, I would have seen maybe around 50, 60 pips. It went another 5 or 6 pips, right? And what's 5 pips on 6 positions? It's around 30 pips. B on spot. It could be. It could be possible. Let's look at spot. No, you had the same bottom wick. I don't know how it printed here. Let's go to the 1 minute. Oh, it didn't pull back as far as... Okay, I see. Yeah, but on spot, to be fair, if you're trading spot, your entries are different here. If you're trading spot, your entries, yeah, they're... If I'm trading spot, 1 entry. Let's look at it. Yeah, you had this difference to play. And I don't know if you took a pineapple here, this would have been the only 3 entries I see on spot. So even in here you were in profits, and if you took a pineapple here, you were in major profits. It really depends where you took your pineapples on spot, as the levels are a bit different. What makes you close all positions? I get closing at flips, but when it doesn't come back to the flip, well, that's why I closed all positions. It came back to a resistance area. Well, it came back to a previous a resistance area. Okay, let's look. I'll show you. It didn't come back to the most, well, it did. It came back to the most recent, but I'm not looking for this to come, this. I'm looking for this area across the board where you had closures and chance for the market to drive down. So as we pull up, I realize that there's a chance for the market to actually reject here. So I start closing. So as we started, as our initial entry got back to break-even areas, I just closed out, because that's an area where the market has come down from before. See this? Not to say that it's going to come down, just on the higher time frame, you should still come up and retest the highs here. That's a strong push. Think about this. This has been pushing up for about 500 pips, 400 pips. Like, you're not going to all of a sudden start driving down heavy. No, you're going to retest the highs or maybe create a range, right? Print a few closures in this area, right? And then, if anything, you'll come down. But you don't see a drive up and then the next candle just immediately like this. It's, unless there's news, it doesn't really happen like that. Gold doesn't move in straight lines. The market doesn't move in straight lines. It'll pull back. And this is a 2 hour, so yeah, the pullback might be heavier, right? This is a 4 hour. That's why I said earlier, we might see a heavy pullback here. But eventually, you will have to retest the highs here to drive anywhere, to make a decision, right? It's created a high, it's created a range, it's going to fill the range and retest the high. Flip the tape. You got 4 positions on spot? Yeah, 4 or 6 would have made sense on spot. Yeah, I see a place where you could have taken a second pineapple for 3 total price points, right? But the streak continues. The fun continues. The beat goes on. Chat, before you guys dip, since 200 of you already dipped after that trade, why? Where are you going? How you know I'm not going to have another trade right here, right now? How you know that? God damn it. All right, chat. Yeah, my phone is charged. We are ready to go. We're ready to rock. So if you took those dubs with us, if you made money with us, and if you got any kind of value out of today's stream, drop a like, sub to the channel, and right now at this moment, spam some motherfucking dubs. Let's fucking go. Kenny, you done rolling? I'm trying to smoke. Over there just enjoying himself. Nah, you gotta roll. We gotta smoke, bro. You know, time to waste. Chat, I'm gonna call it a session here. What I will be looking for is... interesting. Honestly, from the way we're printing here, I don't know if I'm gonna be looking for much. I was going to say, let's take this to the signal channel, but I don't see anything in the immediate future. If I see something later on, I'll call it. I'll call it in the signal channel. Other than that, I'm going to be a little quiet in the signal channel tonight because I got a lot of one-on-ones through the evening. But tomorrow I have less, so I should be all right. And next week, Asian session signals back to our regularly scheduled programming for Asian session signals. Yeah, but if I see something set up here in the next hour or two, I will call it in the signal channel. Other than that, let's do a little flex here. Let's do a W on the flexes. Everybody flexing tonight. Imagine that. Imagine that. Who would have thought I'd have the whole chat flexing? 111 wins in a row. W. You know, I'm coming into the stream tomorrow like this. Oh, man. All right. Yo, don't forget. I gave my team permission to open up. I told them 2 to 3, but I think if they do 5, it's all right. So I think we're gonna get done with replying everybody today and tomorrow, hopefully by the end of the day today. So if you're interested, go book your spot. Other than that, if you can't make the streams, join the Signal channel, right? If you're just showing up and you see we took all those dubs, you should have been there. And if you couldn't have made it, join the Signal channel. You would have known when we took the positions. All right, you could have been on those. All right, other than that, I think my time here is up, gang. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go enjoy my day. I really hope you make the best of your day as well. I see you guys in the Zoom. Later, Nick. Later, Kenny. Jay, Dr. Holmes, everybody else. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. All right, mods, thank you for helping me run the stream as always. I got the best mods in the game. Gotta do something for the mods. Gotta think about it. I'm not sure what yet. Yeah, Signal channel. If I see something, I'll call in the Signal channel. Chat. Love and wisdom to you all. I feel like I'm thanking the Academy for winning the award. I'd like to thank God, the Academy, the mods. Couldn't have been here without you. Chat. You guys all helped me get. Oh, man. All right, let's call it a session, chat, because my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Don't over risk, don't over leverage. I want to see you guys here tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Later. Oh, I got these cheeseburgers, man.